In this video, I'm gonna share with you yung top mutual funds here in the Philippines for the year 2023. Tapos a word of warning, you might not like what you're gonna see dito, kaya prepare to be disappointed. So yeah, let's go! Para makuha natin yung top mutual funds here in the Philippines, so we visit this website called pifa.com.ph. So this is a website kung saan makikita mo lahat ng mga mutual funds here in the Philippines tapos yung mga performances nila. So what you're gonna do is just punta ka dito sa facts and figures and makikita mo basically lahat ng mutual funds here in the Philippines tapos yung mga returns nila. 1-year return, 3-year return, 5-year return. Tapos, since we wanna know yung mga top mutual funds for 2023, so yung gagawin natin is that based sa performance nila last 2022, okay? So, based on their performance on last 2022, assuming na ganun pa rin yung performance nila, then yan yung best mutual fund for the year 2023. So, dito, yung last trading day was December 29, 2022. So, this is the last day kung saan na people are investing in the stock market. We're in open yung Philippine stock market. Then, yan yung kukunin natin na data. So, again, yung data na kukunin natin is based on December 29, 2022. So, let's hit enter and makikita natin yung performances ng lahat ng mutual fund companies here in the Philippines. So, what we're gonna do is extract lang natin lahat ng ito and we put it in an Excel sheet or a spreadsheet tapos we're gonna sort out ano yung top performing mutual funds. So, yeah, let's go. So, this is the spreadsheet kung saan in-extract natin yung data from pifa.com.ph and we input it dito sa spreadsheet and create tayo ng filter para makita natin, ma-filter natin based on returns. So this one is for the equity fund. So equity fund, wherein majority of the funds are invested in the Philippine stock market. So tingnan natin yung year to date. So like you invested in the year January 1 or January 2022 up to December 29, 2022. So sort natin yung top performing. So kukunin natin yung top 5. So makikita natin itong Climb Share Capital Equity. I don't even know this mutual fund. Yung top return is negative 8.78%. Next is Phil Equity Fund Inc. That's negative 9.12%. Phil Equity PSE Index Fund, negative 9.37%. And then Philippine Stock Exchange Index, negative 9 then. And Sun Life Prosperity, it's negative 9.79%. So this is not top performing pala, no? Ito yung sino yung list na nalugi. Yung list performing mutual funds na nalugi. Kasi last year 2022, down kasi talaga yung market. Kaya ito yung mga top mutual funds na who did not lost much money. However, tignan natin yung 1-year return. So if you invested like 1 year ago or basically parang year to date eh. So makikita natin Phil Equity, negative 8.54, Climb Share. So I'm not sure itong Climb Share. So, ngayon ko lang itong nakita. But, it's good. It's performing. It's not really performing well. Pero, negative 8. Phil Equity pa din. Phil Equity and Phil Equity. Okay, ang daming Phil Equity, no? Tapos, tignan natin yung 3-year return. So, 3-year return, Z2A. So, basically, parang negative 1, negative 3, negative 4, negative 4. So, basically, like, if you invested in equity funds, like 3 years ago, negative ka pa din. So, Atram, Phil Equity Dividend Yield Fund, Phil Equity Fund, First Metro, Phil Equity. And then for 5-year return naman in equity funds, so this one does not exist yet 5 years ago. Ito, and ito. So, let's look at this one. This is Phil Equity Dividend Yield Fund. So, negative 3%. Atram, negative 3%. Phil Equity Fund Inc., negative 4%, and United Fund, negative 4.30%. Now, let's look at the other funds naman, yung balance funds and bond funds. Ngayon, for balance fund naman, so again, extracted it and we pasted it dito. Tapos, create tayo ng filter. So, check natin yung year to date. So, again, invested in January 2022 until December 29, 2022. So, yung mutual funds na list na nalugi, or basically balance fund. So, again, balance fund, this is like 50% stocks, 50% in fixed instruments like mga bonds or government bonds or mga corporate bonds. So NCM mutual funds, this is negative 3%. Solidaritas Fund, negative 6.35%. First Metro Save and Learn Balance Fund, that's negative 7%. Sun Life Prosperity, negative 8%, and Atram Philippine Balance Fund, that's negative 8%. Tignan natin yung 3-year return. Kasi yung 1-year return tsaka year-to-date, parang they're just near, similar lang. So, NCM pa rin yung number 1. Atram is yung second. First Metro Save and Learn Balance Fund, negative 1.74. Atram Dynamic Allocation Fund and Solidaritas Fund, negative 2. Tapos 5-year return, if you've invested like 5 years ago in balance fund, then eto, NCM pa rin yung number 1. First Metro Save and Learn Balance Fund, negative 1.96. Solidaritas, negative 2.38. PAMI Horizon Fund, negative 2.55. And Sun Life Prosperity Dynamic Fund, negative 2.91%. So, equity fund tsaka balance fund for the past 5 years, negative. Then next is bond fund. So if you invested in bond funds for 2022, and then ito yung top performing. Hopefully hindi sila nalugi na kasi bond, kapag down yung market, yung usually equity funds negative sila. But yung bond fund, ideally positive. So let's see. Check natin yung year-to-date Z2A. ALFM Peso Bond Fund, 0.91%. Hindi nalugi. Pero 0.91 lang. PhilAm Managed Income Fund, 0.06%. Atram Corporate Bond Fund, negative. Ito, negative na. And then Coco Life Fixed Income Fund, negative din. And then Soldivo Bond Fund, negative 1.07%. Let's look at the 3-year return. Hopefully, hindi ka nalugi. Ayun, positive na. At ALFM Peso Bond is 1.82, Soldivo Bond Fund 1.81, PhilAm Managed Fund 1.66, Coco Life 1, and Philequity Peso Bond Fund 0.82%. And for 5-year return naman, Z2A, ito, PhilAm Managed Income Fund, so at least kumita ka pa rin 5 years ago if you invested. 2.66, Coco Life 2.65, Sun Life Canada 2.54, ALFM Peso Bond Fund 2.31, and Soldivo Bond Fund, Ifel Equity Peso Bond Fund is 2%. So, yun yung strategy, especially if you're young, that's why you invest in equity funds kasi maganda. However, once you're nearing retirement na, that's why it's very good to shift your strategy to investing in mga bond funds. So ngayon, let's look at bakit ganito, bakit nagkaganito. Like, if you invested in the stock market, in equity funds, negative ka talaga even if 5-year return, di ba? Tapos, ano ba yung nangyari? So let's check ano yung big picture. So isa sa reason bakit down yung market kasi this year 2022, so technically speaking, parang nasa recession na yung US economy. Kasi based dito, Q1, negative yung GDP growth nila or yung gross domestic product nila. Tapos on Q2, negative pa rin. So technically speaking, so if there are 2 consecutive quarters na negative, basically parang nasa recession na. However, parang they did not acknowledge na nasa recession na. In fact, yung Q3, naging positive yung GDP nila. So kaya, because of this, etong technically speaking recession, nag-down talaga yung US stock market. And because of that, syempre if down yung US stock market, then affected din yung Philippine stock market. Also, this year din, ito rin nakita natin na naging low yung value ni peso versus the dollar. So this is like January 2022, yung dollar was around 50 peso per dollar, di ba? Tapos it increased to like 55 to 56 to even as high as 59 pesos per 1 US dollar. So good thing ngayon parang nag-down siya ulit. So around 55 pesos na per dollar. So this is not good kasi like parang if maging mahal yung value ng peso, it means like importing goods from other countries which requires dollars, mas mahal na siya. And because of that, tataas yung inflation. Kaya nga inflation in the US, even here in the Philippines, they actually skyrocketed this year because of this parang economic crisis. Kaya down yung Philippine stock market. And as you can see dito, yung PSE or yung Philippine Stock Exchange Index, so makikita natin yung like yung 1 year, saan ba 1 year? 2 years, gawin na natin 2 years. So parang down, ito kasi yung, I believe, wait, this is a pandemic. Gawin natin 3 years. Ito pala dito yung pandemic. So dito nag-down, tapos it went back up, it down, and then went back up, tapos nag-down na naman. So yeah, ganun yung performance niya. So as you can see dito, year to date, 2 years. So almost 1 year, parang almost break even lang yung performance. Tapos 5-year return. So dito, so parang up, down. So, parang break-even pa rin. In fact, down talaga siya. Kaya, most mutual funds, down talaga yung performance nila. Even yung 10-year return, as you can see dito, parang break-even lang talaga. So, investing in mutual funds is just like, kasi in mutual funds, parang they wanna beat the Philippine Stock Exchange Index eh. So, if yung index is parang ganito, like up, down lang talaga, then wala ka talagang makikita. In fact, meron akong video kung saan 10 years investing in mutual funds, parang break-even lang. So, yun yung isa sa mga disappointing parts in investing in mutual funds. However, if you're a believer of mutual funds, then I'm gonna share with you, parang it's a good opportunity then to invest more in mutual funds. But when I realized this one kasi, I shifted my strategy. Instead of just investing in mutual funds. I still have mutual funds, but I'm now shifting to dividend investing. Kasi at least, meron kang nakikitang cash flow sa investments mo. Kasi, I believe na investing kasi para siyang nagda-diet eh. So, let's say magda-diet ka, tapos walang progress. 'Di ba? Parang hindi ka nagaganahan mag-diet. So same thing in investing, na you've invested like for too long already, 5 years, 10 years, tapos walang growth ng money mo. So hindi ka talaga ma-inspired. That's why I love dividend investing kasi katulad nito, isa sa mga nag-comment in one of my videos, sabi niya dito, I was very happy when I first experienced receiving my first dividend, although it was very small at that time. But as I add more money to that investment, I began to see that it's possible to get passive income without doing anything. So kasi kumita siya ng konting dividend, at least naging positive siya. Naging maganda yung experience niya. Just like going into a diet, tapos walang results, then hindi ka talaga ma-encourage. But if nagda-diet ka, tapos makikita mo in your weighing scale na meron results, then you do more of that. So same thing in investing. That's why I love dividend investing. Kaya I shifted my strategy into dividend investing. However, if you're a believer of mutual funds talaga, let me show you why it's a good opportunity to invest more in mutual funds. Ngayon, if you're a believer of mutual funds, so as of now, as of December 29, 2022, makikita mo na negative talaga sila, no? Negative 9%, negative 9.88%. Kasi down yung market ngayon. So, however, ganito, this is like a good opportunity if you wanna invest more in mutual funds. Kasi last 2021, okay, 2020-21, makikita mo yung performances na like in equity funds, yung year to date nila. So, invested like January 2021 to December 31, 2021. This was like positive 26%. So, ang laki niyan. Positive 16%. Yung fair equity, that's 5.25%. First Metro, 4.89%. Soldivo. Bakit ganito? Kasi, this is year 2021. Year 2020 kasi, yan yung pandemic, di ba? So, market went down. Pag pandemic, on the next year, 2021, kaya sobrang ganda ng performance nila. Sobrang ganda ng performance. Meaning, kapag year 2022, negative yung performance ng market because of yung global economic crisis, then again, not financial advice, potential na mag-grow. Again, potential lang. Nobody can predict kasi the market eh. Potential na mag-grow yung market for 2023. Kaya, if you're a believer of mutual funds, then it's a good actually opportunity to invest more. Ika nga sa nila na in investing in mutual funds, peso cost averaging. So, I might create a future video about peso cost averaging if nag-work ba talaga yan. But, yun yung sinasabi nila nga, down market, continue investing, up yung market, continue investing because over long term, tataas yung value in your investments. So yeah, those are the top mutual funds here in the Philippines and so far, medyo disappointing yung results nila. So let me know in the comments section below if you agree na medyo pangit yung performance nila. So if you've been investing in mutual funds for a long time already, tapos parang you're also disappointed sa results, then maybe it's high time na you might wanna look out for different investment approach. Or if you're really a believer of mutual funds, then this is the best time to add more sa mga investments mo. If you still have yung confidence na mag-grow yung value na in mutual funds. Anyhow, so I hope you find this video valuable and helpful. And if you did, make sure to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Tapos consider subscribing para ma-hit natin tong silver play button and we can reach more Filipinos to know about this, to know about our channel. Tapos, if you wanna start your passive income journey with me or my experience yung Lodi lifestyle, then visit my website, freedomlabph.com. Again, that's freedomlabph.com. I hope to see you inside. Once again, Tiyo, Pilo here. And yung goal natin is to live on dividends and interest. Bye-bye!